I mean, to be totally honest, Si, I mean, for me, it was probably, I'd say my third time. I think that it really, like, I really noticed. I think it was a third time where I really felt like, yeah, I'd done well there. What about you? How many times did you have to have? How many times did you do it before you felt like it was all right?
For me, it was only 2, but it was
Two.
the pleasantry of only using 4 fingers for me. So
What?
twice with 4 fingers.
Shit, sorry, that is insane. Like, wow. I mean,
Not jack off for nothing.
so 4 on the second time.
It's 4 on the second.
Whew. Whew. Whew.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
I'm Salacious Rum. Remember to make love, not war, because time does follow us. Yes, time does follow us. Yes, time does follow us. I'm a monkey lizard, I'm a monkey lizard, and I love to make love that warm. And visit Star Wars, so that ain't a proper war. It is a proper war in your dimension, yes, Salacious. I'm a monkey lizard, I'm a monkey lizard, and I love to make love that warm. And visit Star Wars, but that ain't a proper war. It is a proper war in your dimension, yes, Salacious. Don't forget what it takes to be a human being, but I'm not a human. I'm a monkey lizard. And don't forget, monkey lizards have feelings, because time does follow us.
Yeah.
Time does follow us.
It certainly does. It certainly does. I mean, look at us, Si. I mean, to be totally honest with you, I think it's when people say things get better with age. I think you and I were prime examples of that, really, aren't we?
I'd like to think so. But I also believe that the guy who said life begins at 40 was 40. I believe,
Yeah, but Bob's having his second wind, but it's a bit more of a fart, to be honest. His second wind.
That's when he gets up out of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Uncontrollable. Uncontrollable.
Yeah. I've gone to
get to like
making noises when I never used to make noises for stuff, but now I do. Like if I stand up, it's like, oh. If I'm off to the shop, it's like, oh. If I put my coat on, I'm like, oh.
I know, and you have new noises as well, don't you? New noises.
Yeah.
It's like what noise was that? Oh, that was my left knee noise. It's different. It's a bit different. What was that one? That was my right testicle. It just fell out of my pants and hit the floor.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Wagwan, everybody. Wagwan. Welcome to MoNKey-iLiZaRD Hangouts, the weekly Monday nights comedy interview show. I'm your host, Bob Rum, and introducing first, he is a DJ, a producer, a toy and video game collector, an average jester. Some say he's an incredible lover. It's not some, Bob. It's not some. We've been through this now. How many years have we been through this? Honestly, it's known now. Very well known. Ask any of my special lady friends. I'm an incredible lover.
Yeah, the harem seems to be growing. I've noticed.
Growing. It is growing. The heart, yeah. It's getting harder to keep them all happy. To be honest, I mean, there's a bit of bickering.
Well, again, that goes back to age, doesn't it? You know what I mean?
I know. They're quite demanding as well. I mean, I'm gaunt, to be honest. I'm gaunt.
Gaunt. There's a word.
Yeah, I'm I feel like they're taking the life out of me a little bit, to be honest. He is also the director of the MoNKey-iLiZaRD Register and the leader of the MoNKey-iLiZaRD Army. Salacious Rum. That's right, Bob. That's right. We're back. We're doing it again. We're doing stuff. No one's quite sure what or why or but we're here like a bad smell. We're back. Never quite go away. Can't get rid of us. Who we got this week, Bob? Well, our special guest needs little introduction. He is an artist, a comic book lover, collector, and regular YouTube streamer who can often be found looking through your tubs or talking about his favorite Batman comic, making his second appearance on the Hangouts. And with a new exciting venture on the horizon, please give it up for Sai, aka MANGAFANDANGA. Yeah.
Good evening.
Welcome, welcome.
It's good to be back.
It's good to have you.
Unusual surroundings. I like it.
It's good to have you back, Mr. MANGAFANDANGA. It's good to have you back, and I don't have many people back, but I make special occasions for certain special members of the community. They're allowed to come back. So that's nice.
Thank you for having me. It's nice to be back. Yeah, with old friends.
Yeah.
It's like when you get old and you go back to your old area and you say to your other half, "Oh, that was my old school and that was my old street and that's my old house." That's how it feels being back on here.
Yeah, and you go down the local shops and you're like, "Oh, I fingered Alison Morgan behind that shop."
The good old days.
Yeah. I downed a bottle of 2020, had a little fingering session around there. What was your 2020? What did you have that 2020? Do
you know what? It was about 15. It wasn't really so much 2020 for me. That was like I used to like White Lightning.
Yeah.
White Lightning for like £2.
Oh, trying to down one of them. Yeah.
I'm being in Blackpool. There was always like a few Scots lads here. It's all book fast as well, so you'd always have a bottle of Bucky on them.
Yeah. Here in the Shires, we also had the old Scrumpy Jack. The old Scrumpy Jack cider. A flagon of Scrumpy Jack. And we used to hang out at the shops. It's probably the same where you were. And we wait to see if someone would take pity on us and go, "Hey mate, would you buy us some White Lightning?" And there'll be some random dodgy guy that would go in and buy us some.
Yeah, there'll be always some pervert say, "Yeah, sure, no problem."
Some proper shifty looking bloke, that's
yeah.
White Lightning, yeah. Mad Dog 2020. Oh, the old Mad Dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
White Lightning, yeah, that was my choice.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Did you ever used to go? We did this thing where we used to call it, "We're going tracking tonight." It's like, what's like? Bear in mind, like me and Bob lived on an estate. It's like not really much but we'll go tracking, which is basically Bob and his mates would run around the estate at night, doing knock door run and just running around the streets. Basically, we're going tracking.
We did, but it was always like the back garden runs.
Yeah,
like because where I was, it was always like you used to have to do all the back gardens, run over every back garden. It was always great till you got that garden with the Alsatian dog in it, and then you were in trouble. But yeah, back gardens it was for us.
You jump over hedges.
Yeah, you like Hot Fuzz.
Yeah,
we do have to through the fence, me. Yeah, we used to always do it. Yeah.
Right, let's see. We got in the army. Let's welcome in the army. Who we got? We got. I'm sure there's a load of reprobates ready to, hang out with us. Let's see what we've got. If Bob calls them out, will you help greet him in with me?
Of course I will. Fellow members, aren't they?
They're members, aren't they? All right, who we got? Bob, who we got? Let's have a look. See who we've got with us tonight. We have from the SRA squad,
Mr. Reed.
Have you heard about this SRA squad?
No.
Yeah, they're a new hit squad in the MoNKey-iLiZaRD army. They're a crack elite commando squad. You have to. There's certain qualities you have to be in it. The SRA squad.
I used to be in the SAS.
That's different. They're probably a little bit more elite. The
Salvation
SRA.
Army singer. I was a good singer.
Very good, very good. This one's the sexually repressed Australian squad.
Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. A growing group. So. Dolph Roxy, hello Dolph. Good Dolph. Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh Terry.
TJC was driving how many? Driving them big buses.
Oh yeah. I don't know how he does it, to be honest. You know, them big, you know.
I've always wanted to drive a bus. I remember watching this video years back. I think it was on Blue Peter or something, and it was about like bus drivers, you know, on the big like, red buses years back.
Yeah.
And there was a scene where you must have seen it because you were my upbringing, where they were on like a car park and they were wetting all the ground, and these buses had to do like handbrake turns and skids and stuff. I used to think I would love to do that.
Yeah.
Double decker spinning it. Yeah.
I was trying to explain to, I was talking to the Australian squad. I was trying to explain, and maybe you can articulate it better. But we're on the double-decker buses. If you used to run up to the top, go to the front, and there was always this viewing thing that you could look through to see the. Do you remember that thing at the front?
Yeah,
you look down.
You could see the driver.
What was that all about? Why did they have that there?
The driver. It's because years back, before they were all fitted with cameras, it was done with like the mirror thing, so the driver could look at it and see you lot pissing about at the top.
All right, yeah,
that's what it was.
Stick our head in there, going like, "Oh, what's this down here?" Yeah, someone inevitably would get their cock out, and
I was always one for backup bus, me. Backup, yeah, straight the back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, that's where you go to, you know, have a little woohoo. You know, a little woohoo with the woohoo.
I wasn't doing that at the front with the bus driver watching me.
Oh, that was just me. Yeah. The cool kids are at the back. You were one of the cool ones. You go at the back. That was the cool kids. The cool kids hung out at the back. Yeah. Bob weren't cool enough to go at the back. Yeah. All right, Mr. B, the granddaddy, Mr. B. He's a good lad. He's a good fella, Mr. B.
He is.
Fella. Sorry, I've got funny feelings in my jiggly bits.
Oh yeah.
Got funny feelings. I can feel it. Yeah.
She did well on the girl stream the other day. Thought that was really good.
I have to say, that they did very well. I was hoping for a little bit more. Like I did say to Kat, like you got to put the word out for me, and you know, have a word, see if we can recruit a few more. And she was like, and I said to Kat, "Did you do it?" And she went, "No."
How did you do it? No chance.
Stephanie did. Stephanie did. She put the word out, but she said no one was interested. Oh bloody hell! You're not trying very hard. Come on, promote me. Need to explain. Anyway. All right, but they did do well. Jumpy's here, Jumpy.
Jump up.
Good old Jumpy. Yep. The general of the cucumber squad. Not quite sure why, but you know, someone's got to. So you know, someone's got to do it. G-Force. He weren't very well at the weekend, old G-Force.
Around.
Well, I think it's all this gauntlet running he's doing. You see that he's been on a 12-store gauntlet run today. 12 stores. Honestly.
He likes them shops.
He does. I think it's a problem, G. To be honest, we all have our suspicions. We think it's that hot chick on the checkout.
It's weird. When you first got to know Matt, he had that wall, didn't he? And he had his NASCAR stuff and all that. And now all of a sudden he can't even get in. Can't even get in that room now. I
know. He can't really take the mick out of everyone now for going over the top because he's now gone. I think he's in 3 rooms now.
I don't think there's anything he's not got.
No, he's got everything. Honestly. So, yep. Oh, Connor. Oh, God, Connor. He's a good lad. He's a good lad.
He's one of the best, isn't he?
He's a good lad. Well, I mean, you know, he makes some funny jokes from time to time that we let him go. We just let it go, you know.
That's the Irish charm.
I know. It's their lilt, isn't it? It's their lilt. I always wondered why they really into lilt. Like, why out of everything it's lilt? No. I mean, I do like lilt, but why not Rio, or why are they into lilt so much?
I love Rio.
Rio, like Rio. What flavour Rio though? Because they have a few. They have like.
Oh, what was it called?
Tropical.
It's the
mango,
tropical one.
Tropical. Do you remember Kiora?
Yeah, I love Kiora. But I think my favourite can of all was, remember Quattro?
Oh, Quattro.
That was like really nice little.
Do you remember Umbongo?
Yeah, drink it in the Congo.
Bongo, the drink it in the Congo.
Yeah, great.
And then Kiora, booga 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 booga.
Do they still have like singing like jingles for sweets anymore on the TV? I don't really watch TV. I'm always at my art desk. But did they like? Because when I was a kid, everything had a jingle, did it? Red car and a blue car had a race, everything like that.
And Jumbo, oh, Mr. Soft.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah, I like the jingles. And
there doesn't seem to be any like sweets that are promoted anymore for that sort of stuff.
It's rubbish. It's rubbish.
Yeah.
Kiora. Oh, it's too orangey for dogs. It's just for me. No, it's too orangey for crows. For some reason.
Just me and my dog.
Why do crows want orange? I don't know. But anyway.
You know what? You can see that whole advert, can't you? The great artwork in it and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't do good stuff anymore.
They really don't. They really don't.
Yeah.
Bob started collecting all the old promotional stuff from all the old like sweets and yeah, that's a bit of a deep dive.
I saw Bob's penguin. The penguin. From Pick Up a Penguin.
Pick up a penguin. Well, that all came about because of that's all come about because of the sexually repressed Australian squad. So they keep banging on about Tim Tams.
Yeah.
What
I want to try these Tim Tams. I want to try them. I keep seeing them knocking about.
Well,
the chocolate ones I want to try.
Me and Palps are like sure that that's it's a poor man's penguin. So they do these Tim Tam slams where they put it in water, dunk it in tea, and then suck the tea through the Tim Tam. So we're gonna,
I don't mind biscuit dunking, but chocolate biscuit dunking, I think you're pushing it a bit. The chocolate everywhere on your cup and
it does melt a bit. Yeah, have you ever like tried to dunk a chocolate hobnob?
Yeah, they're not. I don't like chocolate in my brew and stuff. I don't mind crumbs for the chocolate.
Bit messy. But I think it'll be a good YouTube show. So we're talking about doing like some food challenge, but it'd be good to have like a Tim Tam versus a penguin challenge, or a dunk off. A dunk off would be good, wouldn't it?
Oh, championship! What biscuit lasts the longest?
Yeah. Don't come in with a one dip. Don't come in with a one dip. The rich tea.
Yeah. I know people say that about the hobnobs, but for me, my favourite biscuit will always be the bourbon, and I think the bourbon, as dunking quality, would give biscuits a run for the money.
I agree because it's got that chocolate in the middle that absorbs quite a bit of tea, and like a bit like the custard cream's not bad either. The only thing with a custard cream bourbon is they melt. Who doesn't?
Yeah. I don't like when bourbons are in the shape of custard creams. When you get that little square bourbon, I like a proper long bourbon. Rectangle, not a square one. They're just like
give me a square bourbon.
Creams, aren't they? That's all they are.
Yeah, that's wrong. Absolutely wrong. I want a proper rectangular bourbon, please. No way.
Yeah.
None of this square bourbon nonsense.
No.
Honestly. Josh is here. Go, Josh. Howdy, everyone. Good to see you. Yeah. Who was the more successful when you were lads with the ladies? Sorry.
I've got to say, and I'm not saying this to be. I've got to say, Shabby Geek.
Shabby. Well, he's got a gift
Honestly,
of the
brother, when we were kids, right, when we were 18, 19, and we're in the clubs and stuff and the pubs, my brother would come up to my lot because we always had to have like a different set of gangs. Like Mark's gang were always partially at my lot, we're always a working class. And he'd come up to us and he'd say, right, you lot, pick a girl in here. And we'd all laugh and just look at him like the way he was. And he'd say, I'd pick one. So we'd pick one. And he'd pull it by the end of the night. No matter where we were, he was a genius at
Dog.
it.
He's a dog.
Yeah,
You're a dog.
really was. Brilliant.
You're,
Yeah.
you're a dog,
was.
Shabby Geek. You're a dog. Good lad. Good lad. Was there much competition? Or did you?
No, not really. I've got 4 brothers. I've got 3 brothers, sorry. And they're all tall. They're all good looking lads. So, and nobody ever went for anybody's girlfriend or anything like that or anything. Or, I think because we all like, So no, there was never any competition like that with girls or anything when we were younger, no.
Speaking of
I think as well,
ladies,
we were brought up by women. We were brought up by my mum and we were brought up by my grandma. So we have massive respect for women. Do you know what I mean? We still do today. Like, it never left us for that. So no, there's nothing like that.
Speaking of special ladies, special lady Georgie.
Her collection of puppets, how good are they, eh?
I know. I'd like to have a, I'd like to have I'd like to have a conversation with one of Georgie's puppets.
You're brilliant, aren't they? The same she makes them herself as well. Amazing.
Very nice.
Talented.
Very nice. That's a nice picture as well. A little Carrie there. Look, very nice.
Yeah, Carrie Fisher. Yeah.
Very nice.
Did you ever meet Carrie Fisher? Did Bob ever meet Carrie Fisher?
Never got the opportunity to meet Carrie Fisher. That's a bit of a regret, really, because who doesn't like Carrie? She's a beautiful lady, wasn't she?
Yeah, and you never hear anybody saying anything like, sometimes you meet people and they get signings and they say, oh, he was a nice person, oh, he's a bit of a knobhead. You never heard that with Carrie Fisher, did you? Everybody ever met her and we said, what a great woman, she had time for you and a right laugh.
Funny as well, very funny. Like, did you see those roasts she used to do on TV? Were like very funny. She was a writer. She published quite a few books. I've got
other books, and to be fair, I can truthfully say I haven't read it in all these years. But the front cover's really good. It's like Carrie, it's like Princess Leia, but she's like that. Like she's had too much to drink with this. I can't remember the book. It's a really she's wrote a few things. She's a talented woman, wasn't she? She was.
Yeah, very much so. Blinky's here. Good old Blinky. Good to see you.
John,
good to see you. Got the APD on the APC.
Evening.
I was saying to you earlier, he was on Lego Studs at the weekend, and we did a cold opening, and he was fiddling around with his nipples, and he goes, "Is this live?" I said, "Yeah, it's been live for a couple of minutes." And he was ever so worried. He was like, "Is it? He's like, is it all right?" I said, "What? You got your nipples out, and you were having a little fiddle." One of your nipples was actually covered up by your name tag, Nick. So we only got to see one in the end. But
you know what, Rum? Like, if we could all be naturalists and just walk around naked, I think APC would be very happy with that. Because it's very rarely I ever speak to that boy and he's dressed. He's either in the bath, he's no top on. I think he just likes to be free, doesn't he?
That's right. I think you're right. I think you're right. I mean, quite a few of us like to aerate our bits, but yeah, Nick. I mean, I think if he had his way, he wouldn't be wearing anything, to be honest.
He likes constant aeration.
A constant airflow. Bless him. Oh. Yeah, but I think we probably couldn't get away with doing naked streaming, but I was thinking we could do a stream one day where everyone's in the bath. They could cover up with foam then, couldn't they? Right.
Yeah, but then you'd get all wrinkly, wouldn't you, after a bit? You'd get out looking like a prude, like that. Weird. You've been in there too long laughing.
It's horrible when your fingers go funny, isn't it? When your fingers go funny. Oh,
I hate that.
That's horrible. Oh,
yeah.
Like they go. Your fingers end up looking like an old man's codger. Not that I've seen one, but I'd imagine that's what it's like. Who knows? Who knows?
I'll let you know very shortly.
Pete's Dies and Tings. Pete's here. Pete's.
Pete.
He's a good lad. He's our pirate. Pete. No, he goes to all the. He goes autograph hunting, Pete. He goes to all the premieres of all the big movies in Leicester Square, and he goes to get the autograph, and then he goes home. He
I
gets
bet
all
he's
the.
got a few autographs though. He must have a few.
He's got hundreds of them. It's unbelievable. Oh, Pete, he's got hundreds. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Him and Ghosty should do a stream one day where they show off their autographs. Oh, I reckon Stu's got lots of Stu and Georgie have got lots as well, I reckon. So,
Yeah, I saw something that he had. It was like a flip book.
Yeah.
They were just flipping through it when they put PGMs in.
Yeah.
His autograph.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
yeah. What I like about Thousand Skulls autographs is that there are always people that make you go, no way. Like you always forget them. You know, they're always just like some soul patches or somebody at a show, and you just forget them. And when you see them on Thousand Skulls autographs, you're like, no way you met that person.
Oh yeah, he has literally got thousands. He used to like write to loads of people, and like he's got all these, where they're like, they would like sign a little card and then send the card back in a, he used to send self-addressed envelopes and stuff, and they'd send them back, and he's got folders full of them.
Yeah,
very nice. It's very nice.
It was him and when him and John were doing that ice cream challenge.
Yeah.
I saw that starting the hurricane coming. Did you start seeing it all behind him and everything? I thought, that's that hurricane gonna hit.
So yeah, the ice cream the ice cream challenge is still available for those that want to join. So you have to look at your ice cream for 60 seconds before eating it. Shane is about to launch a new challenge. It's the donut challenge. You got to eat a donut and then not lick your lips for 60 seconds afterwards. So that one's coming as well. Yeah.
I could do that with a donut. I think. I don't think I couldn't do it with crackers. But
Even one of them sugar coated ones. Where you get sugar all over your lips. It's harder.
I'm trying to judge the sugarness that my lips could handle.
Yeah. You get them good warm donuts in Blackpool. You know them.
Yeah.
Ones. You get the good ones.
Yeah.
We get the rubbish.
Prom's bloody freezing. You get on the prom freezing, but now they do warm donuts. And what they do? When Stu and Georgie came to visit me in Blackpool, this is what we had. We went on the prom, and it's quite late, and we got some warm donuts, and then they put red hot Nutella sauce dripping all over them. We like them. There we go.
Nice. Yeah. Very nice indeed. Yep. One of my old lady friends wanted to smother me in Nutella once. Yeah, and, nibbling away at me. Honest to God, I felt like I was on the menu. I felt quite degraded.
It's a dumb thing, wasn't it? Do you remember like how like food and sex and stuff like that, and chocolate sauce? And where's all that gone?
I know.
Is nobody hungry anymore?
Do you remember all them Valentine's packs where you used to get like right on chocolate and stuff for your missus? Yeah, that was a proper thing, wasn't it? You're smoozing with your special lady friend, and you whap out a Whisper bar. And you're like, right, it's on tonight. We're
some mad adverts, didn't we? God, we even had a sexy rabbit selling us chocolate.
Yeah, the rabbits. The painting chocolate as well. That was a thing for ages, wasn't it? They used to paint that you'd get like a sexy pack with a brush and chocolate.
Yeah. Do you remember when you was a kid and you'd go into the pub and you'd look up and you'd always see them like peanut things, and it was always like a page 3 girl, but she was covered up by the peanut packets.
Yeah.
Every time you told one that should be revealed, he'd always be about 7 or 8 going, oh yeah, look at.
I remember when you'd get on the bus, you'd always try and there'd always be some pervy old man with the page 3 out, and you'd try and get an angle in so you could have a little gander. He's in there today. Linda Lusardi, do you remember Linda Lusardi?
Oh yeah.
Oh bloody hell.
Although to be fair, I can say something. I never really had a thing for Linda Lusardi because she sort of looked like my mum. So I never. My brother, she looked like Anne-Marie back in the days. So I never really had a thing for Linda Lusardi. Tasty, but no.
I can't think of special lady Anne-Marie the same way anymore.
She was like that back in the 90s, my mum.
Good looker. She's a good looker. She's good looking lady. Special lady.
Yeah.
And old Sam Fox. Who else did they have? Linda Lusardi.
Oh, Joe Guest. I used to have a thing for Joe Guest.
Yeah, Joe Guest.
Joe Guest.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Maria Whittaker. She was another one dead tasty.
Yeah. She was good. She was good. Do you remember the word? The word.
Yeah.
The word. That was good. The word.
What was that mad bird called on it? Was it Katie something? That Canadian one.
Yeah.
Mark used to have a thing for her, Shabby Geek.
It was the blonde.
Somewhere, I can't remember.
It was the blonde girl.
Was Danny Bear.
Danny Bear. Oh, Danny Bear. Oh, Danny Bear. Danny Bear. It was the blonde. It was the blonde girl on the Big Brother house. Not Big Brother. No, the
Denise Van Outen. No, Denise
Van Outen. Oh, bloody hell! Proper stiffy time. Yeah.
She's still nice now, isn't she? Denise Van Outen.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Denise, very nice. There's Peaky. Good old Peaky.
Happy birthday, Peaks.
Yeah, happy birthday, innit? Yeah, good. I hope you're doing all right, Peaky. He's a good lad.
Yeah, happy birthday, pal.
If anyone drives down the A38 later on, you might see his little white bum pressed up against his the window of his Citroen.
He's got a paper birthday hat on.
Yeah.
And he's willing his cake.
Oh, I love our Peaky. He's such a nice little fella, isn't he, Peaky? He's a good lad.
Yeah,
he's
great, Chris. Yeah,
he's a good boy. He's a good boy. Bless him. Bless him. Right, who's this then? Mr. Long or Mr. Longer? I guess Mr. Long. There's a bit of a dispute. There's a bit of a length dispute going on, you know. So we did work out that that Mr. Longer is longer than Mr. Long, but Mr. Long disputes it. So you know, we tried to you know. I just said to Lady Stephanie, you must have seen both of them, but they you know. But anyway, one day we'll get to the bottom of it. Oh, you got very nice, very nice, very nice.
Yeah, the Echo last weekend before.
Was it good song?
Yeah, I haven't been for the last three. I've missed out on Echo. I think the Toy Fair sort of took over a bit, and because they're like a week between, I think if I go to Echo, it'll ruin like the thing I've just been like back again after like 4 days or something. So
yeah.
Well, this time around it was 2 weeks separated, so I managed to do both. But yeah, it was really good. It was great meeting up with everyone. Great time, yeah.
Did you pick up anything interesting?
I bought the KoWaKian Moss figure from the Acolyte.
Oh.
I bought that because that was a great looking figure, and I've always loved KoWaKian Moss, so that was a definite. I was always picking up. Bought some great stickers. I bought a Death Trooper, like a weathered one, and it was like £8, and it was all in its case and everything. And then the next stall I went to, the same figure was there for like £25. So I was like, "What? How can that be £8?" And that's like, yeah. So that was a bit baffling, but yeah, it was a good Echo. It was good.
Very good. Who do they have there? Do they have any signing? Who do they have signing this time?
I can't remember that. Oh, I tell you, was there, which was absolute mint. I don't know what his name, but you know him. It's the little guy. He was in Star Wars, but he played all the Oompa Loompas in Tim Burton's Willy Wonka. He were there. It was great seeing him. The guy who played the Scottish guy who played Bib Fortuna. Is it Mark Rose? Rose. He was there. Yeah. There was no Ula this time. There was no Ken Tully.
You see, if PGM lived over here, he could go to all them, couldn't he? Or Pete, he could go to all them.
Yeah, it's a shame really where Pete is for that, isn't it? Because like we're quite lucky in the UK. We have conventions and cons and all sorts and toy fairs every week, don't we? Really.
Yeah, I know.
And if Pete was to live somewhere here like that, God, he'd make a killing. He'd be taking me out.
Yeah, exactly, Pete. Exactly. Oh, everyone's saying happy birthday to Peaky. That's good. That's good. Very good. There he is. The other one. There's the other
good
one.
half.
The good-looking one, apparently. What else we got? There's a special lady, Claire. Oh, special lady.
Claire?
Special lady. What else we got in here? The Palpatine is here. What's his eye bidding? Oh, Mr. Gerard. What a lovely boy he is as well, Mr. Gerard.
Yeah, met Gerard last August again.
Very
Brilliant,
nice.
Gerard. Him and Miriam. It's great spending time with them.
Lovely
Yeah,
Miriam.
great fun.
I reckon I don't think I could cope though. Living around there, I'd be massive. I'd be huge. She's a feeder, isn't she, Miriam? Blooming hell, I'll tell you what, she
Still dinners
makes
every day. I think we all sit there, don't we?
Jesus.
Yeah.
You know, bloody hell.
I'd swap with Gerard any day. Never mind, I'd be massive. I'd love it.
Oh, Hoppy, can I,
Hoppy.
Hoppy? Good to see you, buddy. Little Hoppy, he's a good lad as well. Oh, do you know what? Do you know what Bob had today? He had. Do you remember the old? There's a fish and chip shop over here, and they do jam, roly poly, and custard.
Oh,
Jam,
yeah, old school.
Oh, remember that?
You can't beat pudding like that, can you? No matter what anyone gives you, it doesn't matter at all, Rob. But if somebody gives you something with custard, then you know you're happy, don't you? You just do. You're like, yeah, that's pudding. Got custard with it.
How do you feel about chocolate custard?
I love it. And pink custard and all the custards. Love all the custards.
Yeah. Give me very nice.
Believe you me, Rum, does it look like I'm fussy to you, Sunshine? No, I'm not. I like everything.
Yeah, jam, roly poly. And what else do we used to have? Oh, I love the old treacle, tart, and
Yeah,
the
I used to
Nicky
love that
Coffee.
school of stuff. Remember, it used to have like pink jam on the top. It was a square, like a Victoria sponge, but square. And it had like
Coconut.
pink jam on with a coconut spread all over it.
Coconut sponge. Oh, yeah.
I could eat that every day, me, no problem.
Yeah. Very nice, yeah. The puddings were always the best at school. Like they didn't like. There was a phase where they were doing those huge slabs of pizza. Do you have them? Just massive slabs of pizza.
Yeah.
Remember that? Remember that?
Bigger than your plate.
Yeah. That was a thing.
See, my mates were always like off hand with the dinner ladies at school, and I used to think, how stupid are you? You're just nice to this woman and a little bit charming. You'll get 3 sausages instead of 2. Franklin's way of thinking. And I used to think to them all, you lot are mental. Just do what they say and they'll be dead nice to you when it comes to serving.
Yeah. Speaking of schools, Special Lady Stephanie was telling us about her school. Her school was older than America. They used to play croquet at Lady Stephanie's school. Croquet. Look at that.
Oh my God.
They were playing croquet. Very nice. Very nice. Special Lady Stephanie. She's very nice, Special Lady Stephanie, I have to say.
What's she been building on the Lego studs?
She's building a Lord of the Rings set. It's huge. So it's massive.
Oh, Riverdale one, is it?
Riverdale, yeah.
Yeah, beautiful set.
Although when Nick got his teeth out the other day and I suggested a teeth off, she didn't sound too excited about that idea.
Well, maybe not. No,
I did have hopes, but
that's a different sort of Lego studs.
I don't know. Our hopes were dashed. You know. Oh, there's Dora. Oh, Dora. Oh, darling Dora. Bob accidentally called Dora dog at the weekend, so very, very apologies for that. It's very much Dora, special Dora. She's very special, this Dora. Good to see you. Good to see you. The BOE.
Red Army Bunker. Movie director.
The Red Army Bunker. The Red Army Bunker is something else. It really is. I think that BOE should direct the Red Army versus the MoNKeY-iLiZaRD army. It's like the Red Army. It's like a sci-fi version. Like the MoNKeY-iLiZaRD army is like invaded, come down from space and they're invading the Red Army, and they're like they have to keep their territory. Yeah. That'd be good, wouldn't it?
Comic book. I could draw that in a comic book.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Red Army Bunker versus the MoNKeY-iLiZaRD army.
Yeah, imagine that. That'd be mental.
Like our own little like X-Men Civil War, won't it? It'll be like do spin-offs and all sorts of it. Oh.
Stalin's in like his war room, and they're like plotting to like how can we prevent the MoNKeY-iLiZards from invading Stalingrad? And the MoNKeY-iLiZards are like flying in. And they're like, yeah. That'd be good. No,
Yeah, but
CBOE.
you don't know, but the monkey lizards have got like this little clone for faculty, sorry, and they make you remember how the gremlins did, and they've got gremlins with wings and stuff. All the monkey lizards have loads of top different ones like that.
Yeah. CBOE, it writes itself. It writes itself. Look, honestly.
BOE can direct it once we've written the story. Comic book. BOE directs. Oh, Oscar for us, 2028.
I could have of course, I'd probably have a starring role. Probably. I mean,
You'd have to have.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I would have thought so. So,
yeah,
you know,
you'd have to be like the chief. Like, what would your role be though in this? Because like, you don't want to be one of them like leaders that just sit there and not do anything, do you?
No.
Like, do you remember in like Troy, he got laughed at that the king, didn't he? Like Troy always says to him, "You do nothing, you," and it made him look a bit weak to his men. You've got lots of men, you don't want to look weak for them, do you? So what would you do?
Recon, probably recon. I've got to infiltrate the enemy line and provide recon. You know.
Yeah.
And
maybe you've got like a little hit squad of like 4 or 5 of you. You have to go off and do this mission, but there's only you and your boys that can do it.
Yeah.
This is great.
That's great.
Sounds good. This.
See, CBOE. See, you know. Of course, I could also like be responsible for the casting as well. Like, you know, that could, you know, if anyone needs some if anyone wants to, I need a leading lady, so you know.
Oh, you couldn't pick a leading lady from this lot. You couldn't. It'd be unfair to just pick one leading lady.
Well, I'd have to try them out.
Like a team of them.
I'd have to try them out, wouldn't I? Yeah, I'd have to do tryouts.
Well, that's for your close-up scenes used to run. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. Agreed. Rolo. Good to see you, Rolo. Good to see you.
That picture is so strange. Is that a real picture of Rolando? Is that a mock picture of Rolando? I never get it, that picture. It's always that big, so I never mind.
That's Rolo. That's sexy time Rolo. Sexy time Rolo. Yeah. Me and Rolo are in the doghouse at the moment. We're in the doghouse. So to be honest, we're permanently in the dog. The cat's got a doghouse that she puts us in. So Michael's in there quite a lot as well. So
Cat don't mess about.
She don't. She's pretty brutal, to be honest. She whips you. She whips you. So you need a hairless rat. What?
You need such a squad, you little hairless rat, to take on the Red Army Bunkie. See, the Red Army Bunkie's not to be messed with.
He's talking smack. I see how this is. I see how this is.
I didn't know it was that sort of stream.
Yeah, right. Oh yeah, APD's setting up his own squad, the sexually perverted British club. Yeah, plenty of takers to join that.
I'll join Nick's.
Yeah. There is Miriam. We were talking about you, darling. We were saying nice things.
Oh, Miriam's lovely. Yeah,
we want to be fed. We're gonna come round. There's Richie, old Richie. Good to see you, Richie. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you, Richie. Old Richie. We've been gassing for 43 minutes. You see, this is what happens. You see, yeah, it's good.
I'll tell you one thing I did see that you picked up, which I thought was a work of art. That statue you've got. That is beautiful. That thing. That really is.
Hold on, yeah. I agree.
Not that one.
Is that the one? Is that the one?
No.
What? What do you mean?
That's something Claire keeps in her top drawer.
This is my best one. You mean that one?
No, I haven't seen that one. That's the work of it. I mean, it's all one, your big one.
Oh, the big one.
Yeah,
that's my favorite one. That's my favorite one.
I'm surprised you find all this Mr. Blobby stuff, especially World of Today. Like, where do you find it from?
Remember
that? Yeah. That was House Party. I love that show.
Do you remember Fred? Do you remember Fred?
Yeah.
Fred's proper collectible was Fred, you know.
Yeah,
People,
they get quite expensive, some of them to buy, don't they?
yeah, people love the
The flower
Freds.
man, was he? The flower guy.
The flower band, yeah, the flower.
Yeah.
This is my favourite new one.
Yeah, you'll have to come on the Tug Thumpers with me and Chabby, and you'll have to show all this stuff.
One day, it's all in storage though. The problem is, sorry. So one day, I can't get it all out at the moment. It goes into storage.
Yeah, well, I know that feeling. Straight as me. Everything is here. You said something a few years back, and I scoffed at it. And you said that when you put things away, it gets really hard to remember what figure you've bought.
Yeah.
And I, at the time, went, what's he on about? I'll never forget what figure I bought. Now, I do not. Honestly, I look at things now and think, did I get it? Have I not got it? When you buy it and you put it away, your mind plays tricks on you. Because you start seeing, I mean, I'm a collector of the multiverse, and you start seeing them now for £10, and I think, I didn't pick that up. But then I think, yeah, and I'm like, I've got to that stage, you know, so
you do end up buying the same one twice sometimes. And
I bet I've done that a few times now, yeah. I bet I have.
Sorry, John. Good to see you, buddy. You collect Lego sets as well. How many Lego sets do you reckon you got, Si?
Oh, I'd say between me and Claire, we have about, I think last count we did was 625.
What? That's insane.
Yeah, and there's only 2 sets opened.
Wow. I tell you what,
Claire opened them.
I'll be honest with you, that's very clever. It is clever because it's a good investment, Lego. And if you got, what's your oldest one, do you reckon?
Oh God, couldn't tell you now. I only buy 3 sets of Lego, really, though. I buy Star Wars, only the original trilogy. I buy Batman Lego, and I buy the Space Lego. Whereas Claire, she'll buy Harry Potter, she'll buy Disney, and then sometimes like something will come out that she loves, like that Vesper or you know, things like that. Like I couldn't tell you. I'm gonna have to go back and go through. But again, they get bought, they get put away. Tim?
Sorry, Bosky. Little Bosky, good to see you. Yeah, that's
the thing. Do you know what, Ron? The amount of times I've been places and I've picked up a little set, 13, 14 quid, and I thought, I'm going to get that. I'm going to open that Rums this week. I'm going to go on the Lego studs. And then I just can't bring myself to open it. That's why I don't come on.
Well,
so stupid.
I don't know. I think it's probably sensible because have you seen them Lego investment channels, where, you know, was that the plan? Are you going to liquidate it at one point and then enjoy your retirement?
Do you know what? I really do not, because the truth is, I don't buy anything to sell. I love collecting, and I've collected my entire life, and I've never ever like took a break or anything. Everything I've bought, Batman, comic books, I've just loved collecting my entire life, and I'm quite reluctant to like sell things off for the sake of.
Yeah.
But I've always been a believer, me, that when things start getting to Rolex watch money and diamonds and gold money, sell them. Do you know what I mean? These are plastic, these are cardboard, these are fragile things. They're not going to last forever. So I don't know what I'm going to do.
I never sell anything, but there's probably got to get to a point at one point where just like logistically, like can't keep storing everything, you know? It's gonna at some point.
So the only rule I generally make for that is just buy what I genuinely like.
Yeah.
Then I'm not wasting money. I'm not spending money on waves I didn't really want, but I thought I'd buy to go with the rest. And I just stick with that rule. And then you never stick to it, do you?
What's this from? Way down deep in the middle of the Congo. What's that from?
Is it from a Tango advert?
Could be. Right, tell us about this new venture that's around the horizon, because that was one of the. I know these things take a while to get going, and when you mentioned it, I was like, I like helping people promote things that like entrepreneurialism side, because as you know, I'm very much an entrepreneur myself. I have my Space Banana trading company. So that's going gangbusters, and we're all a big fan of your artwork, and you've had an idea for a while now to start your own clothing line, and I'm quite interested to hear about that. So what are the plans with that side?
No, coming from Blackpool when I was a kid, we used to have a shop here called Fat Willie's Surf Shack.
Yeah,
And it was two lads. Yes, and there were
Yeah.
two lads who made independent neon coloured T-shirts, and I
Yeah.
absolutely loved their idea. The T-shirts that he made were just like everywhere you went, no matter what city, anywhere they were there, people had them on.
Yeah.
And I've always liked that exclusive, like something nice to have. And I've never really been one for blowing your own trumpet. I like to stay independent. I like to stay underground. So a few years back, I decided to launch a T-shirt business where I'm going to put my artwork on, but there's only going to be 100 T-shirts a month ever produced. And in different sizes, it makes it even less because there's only going to be 20. So if you're a large, if you're an extra large, there's going to be only 20 T-shirts.
Yeah.
And my plan is just to put some of my own artwork, one a month, on T-shirts. Once they've gone, they've gone. They'll never be replicated. I won't do them same designs again because I love drawing. That's my whole purpose of me doing this. I love producing artwork. So I want to do something different every month. Do you know what I mean? And get it off the ground.
Yeah.
The first batch are on the way. I thought they're going to be here this week, but they're not actually here till a week on Thursday. But the first batch are actually on the way. Once launched, I will then come back. I will send in T-shirts out, people to do promotions and stuff and giveaways. And hopefully, fingers crossed, everything will be up and running on the 31st of October. That's website up and running, the lot. So
now
once a month, there'll be a new T-shirt on, but once they've gone, they've gone.
Now, are we allowed any clues about what the first design is, or you?
Yeah, I can tell you. I mean, I won't obviously show you because it's going to be exclusive to my T-shirt. But my first design is graffiti G1 Megatron. That's the first.
Oh, great!
And so instead of it being full, because I've done a lot of research on T-shirts, and most men's T-shirts sell when there's an emblem either side of the T-shirt.
Yeah.
So what I've decided to do, instead of making it a full breast shirt, it's about A4 size on this one side. On the back, it says MANGAFANDANGA, which on my Instagram and everything, it's my logo and the Sindel writing. Yeah. And they're all hologram punched as well. Nice. So what T-shirt you get will be numbered. So if you're number 23, say, it'll say number 23 in the T-shirt.
Nice.
So yeah, my first one is a graffiti G1 Megatron. That's my first.
And how is the art being? Is it being printed on? How does that work?
Yeah, I've actually screen printed it. So, you know, when you get T-shirts and it just feels like it's within the T-shirt, there's no rubber, there's no front stamp on. I don't like that. I wanted it to be on the T-shirt.
Because some of them can feel...
I mean, I'm 49 now, Rob.
Yeah.
And I've got some T-shirts in my wardrobe older than Mark's kids. And the reason why they're older than Mark's kids is because they're really nice T-shirts. The cotton's nice. They've lasted for years. The cut's nice on them. And there was no way I was going to release some sort of fabric T-shirts where, like, you go into HMV and it's 2 for 20 quid, but the T-shirts, one wash, it's knackered. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I took a lot of time picking right cotton and all sorts for these T-shirts. You know, there's a lot of research gone into them. I don't want people to receive anything crap. I want quality for them, do you know? Because, like I said, you know, like if you're an extra large, there's 1 in 20. The chances of you bumping into anybody else with another 19 of that T-shirt will be extremely rare. Do you know? Yeah. So it's special to you. That's what I want.
That's good because you know when you get when you get a cheap quality T-shirt, you just know, don't you? You can tell, right? This is going to shrink about 5 sizes. You know,
there's nothing worse than that. And I want a nice T-shirt. I want my company to be took serious. Do you know, I want people to go, oh, you know, when you get on them from there, they're not only the exclusive, but they're nice, they feel nice. And that's what I want. In this day and age, it's just like me and Mark were talking about the other day. It's like everything feels like it rips you off. Everything. Do you know what I mean? And I'm sick of that sort of way. I want my business to be fruitful. It's really nice T-shirt material.
Yeah, very nice, very nice, very nice. And you say you setting up an e-commerce website or something, are you, where people can order them online?
There'll be 2 that they'll direct you straight to the same website. You can go on now, but there's nothing on there yet. It's a dead sign. It will be open running on the 31st if my T-shirts get here in time, which I know they're going to do. Which is mangafandanga.com, mangafandanga.co.uk. So both of them will direct you to the same site.
All right, bookmark it, folks. Bookmark it. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
And I will say that, like I said, you know, I'm doing pop culture, so there's t-shirts in everything. There'll be everything from Wonder Woman to, like I said, Megatron. I'll be doing a different design every single month. They're only going to be 100, and in your size is only 20. Once they've gone, I'm not replicating them. Something different every month. So you might not like a few, but there might be one you think, I've got to get one of them, you know. So
Nice, good idea, good idea. And what about your artwork side? Because I know some people sometimes they would like to buy some of your artwork. But Palps is the same. He does some nice artwork, and he's been talking about it. Is that something you'd ever think about selling as well? Your artwork, and people?
yeah, I've sold my artwork for the past 25 years. I'm forever selling that. I've had a commission this last month for somebody in this community. I will say, watch out, 2 or 3 weeks, you'll see it. But it's somebody that we all know in this community that's been commissioned this week. So I won't say any more than that.
Right.
But yeah, if anybody's interested in the art or want a portraits or anything like that, just message me on anywhere, on all of them.
Very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice indeed. Now, important question. What are you thinking about the old Garibaldi? Palps has raised the old Garibaldi. Remember the Garibaldi? Remember the Garibaldi? God,
No,
don't you remember the Garibaldi?
Yeah, but they were you can't really. Yeah, they were like, what was that?
Cardboard, yeah.
Red colour. Remember your mum used to eat that stuff, Rivita?
Yeah.
That sort of feeling. That sort of like, no.
Yeah. Why were mums always really into Philly, like spreading Philly on Rivita?
I'm still the same now. She'll make like a proper sandwich out of like a cracker.
Yeah.
It's just got a corner of cheese on, and I look at my mum's and it's got salmon and Philly and all nice things on a little cracker. I'm like,
gotta get the Philly out of the fridge, you know.
Yeah.
You know. No thanks. I want some proper cheese. Give me a slab of Stilton. You know.
Although I don't anymore. I used to see a lot of in the 80s. I used to love it at Christmas. And like I said, I was a fat kid, so I'd eat half a tin of crackers, and it was always that cheese that you could just squeeze out on crackers, and then I used to make like stacks of sandwiches of it like that, just to eat it. Remember that squirtable cheese you always get at Christmas?
Our American cousins love their squirty cheese, don't they? They're obsessed with squirty cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure about it.
They always have big jars or something, don't they? Like when we go to the fridge and I like get the mayonnaise out, it's just a jar of mayonnaise. But the Americans, it's always seems to be like a like a bucket of anything. It's a bucket, and it's like jars this big.
Apart from that rule applies. Apart from, for some reason, squash. They don't do squash. They have sachets of powder for some reason. Just don't. It's weird.
Yeah, they don't. They're not cordial people, are they?
No, they don't.
There's no Vimto or anything in America.
No,
do they sell Vimto?
No, they have hundreds of types of the little sachet things, but I don't know. Ghosty sent me a load of them sachets, and I'll be totally honest. I was flying from the ceiling for about 2 weeks after drinking all that. Jesus, God knows what was in it. Yeah. What's Bosky saying? Too dry. Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible. That the old dry cracker.
Yeah, the crackers one I couldn't do. I'd have to be like, there were crackers because it's salty. And I'm on about sugary. I don't think I'd be as bad sugary.
There was always someone at school that wanted to reckon they could do the cracker challenge, and they never could.
No, and then do dramatic choking.
Yeah. Them Ritz crackers. No, not the Ritz. What are the big square ones? Not the
Jacobs. Were they? The Jacobs.
Oh, the Jacobs. That's the worst one. The Jacobs cracker. Jesus. Yeah, that's a killer.
Do you know? It's the true story. Jono used to make Jacobs crackers.
Did he?
Yeah.
Like in the factory or something.
Yeah. Used to work for Jacobs.
Yeah, Jacobs. Very good. He's met loads of them.
Yeah, Max. Remember the magazines like Max? Yeah. Bird over a car.
Right, we've done an hour. I reckon we've got to end with a little game, and we'll dust an oldie off. We've had a nice chat tonight, but I reckon there probably are some things non-political. There probably are some silly things that we've got on our mind that we could do getting off our chest. So I reckon it's time for us to have a little rant. But we don't rant about serious political stuff because that's not how we roll. We like to rant about everyday stuff that's on our mind. So let's end the show, and people can jump in. Let us know if you want us to rant about something. If there's something on your mind, you want to get off your chest. You know. Oh, Gilly's here. Sorry, Gilly. I haven't even got to the bottom of the chat yet. No, sorry about that, everyone. Joshy boy's here as well. If there's anything on your mind and you want to get it off your chest, let us know. Oh, MOD's here as well. Good to see you, MOD. I'm sorry I haven't got through the chat. We've been having such a good chat. I haven't really been able to get through it. Zombie here, he's here as well. Good old Zombie. But let us know what do you want us to rant about, and we'll do it. We'll do a special.
Let's have a rant. Come on and let's all really have a rant. Let us have a rant, just like Shabby does. Let's get us have a rant. Come on and let us have a rant. Come on and let us have a rant. Just like Shabby does.
That's an old one. He doesn't really do many rants anymore, but that was a thing ages ago. So,
well, then again, I could say that about you with your songs. There doesn't seem to be many Salacious Rum hits coming anymore. It's only 2 or 3 days back, me and Claire in this front room busting moves to it. I once did a poo at school, and I'm quite disappointed that lately there doesn't seem to be many hits coming.
Well, I'll be honest with you, Si. We have got a little project coming up soon. It just so happens that Jumpy McClunky is a bit of an old drum and bass boy. He's a bit of an old DJ.
He's one of us.
Yeah, and so Jumpy and I are starting it. Me and Jumpy we're hitting the charts. We're forming a new group, the Monkey Jumpers.
Monkey Jumpers, like it.
Yeah. So watch out. We're coming.
Some nice rollers coming.
We're coming in hard, Si. Yeah.
Like it.
Yeah. Right. Well, I'm going to start the rant off because I'm sorry, Si, but I'm just not having it. I'm not having the Garibaldi. I'm not having it. To be honest with you, I mean, it ain't we've given the world, all kinds of great things. The roundabout system, the parliamentary democracy, maybe not that one. The Beatles, but the Garibaldi's not our finest hour. It ain't our finest hour. I'm not having it.
Do you think it was just to confuse people around the world?
Yeah.
Maybe. It's been like, what's that?
What's he on about now? What?
Oh yeah, what actually is this wound?
It's not. It's KoWaKiaN martial arts. I'm like the KoWaKiaN Bruce Lee. I've trained in the tantric arts. So yeah, he's always saying stuff about me. He's that Dino. He's always trying to. He's always trying to.
He talks about you because he loves you.
Wow.
That's why.
All right. Well, Garibaldi, I'm not. They reckons it's Italian. God damn it! It's not even ours. All right. Well, the Jacob's cracker. Then I'm not having that. To be honest.
No. Oh no, I am because I love blue Stilton on Jacob's crackers.
Oh, the Stilton. The Stilton's good. I think we're too good to brand. We like everything. That's the problem.
I'll tell you. What's Mark said?
Oh, how small the Quality Street. What about them? In the Quality Street, they always leave the toffee ones left over. Is that the same in your house?
The penny ones. But we were always lucky because Mark Suki, she loved penny toffees. She loved them, all the toffee ones. So Suki'd be like, yeah, great, all my favourites are left. So she'd love them, all her favourites were in there. Yeah, but no. I used to my favourites were them purple ones that have the
Purple.
peanut in.
Yeah, the purple ones. And I like
Lovely
I
them.
liked in Quality Street the green triangles.
Oh, they was we never had them in my house because Anne-Marie, she'd have that box open first. She'd take all them green triangles out. So for years we thought they were just a myth that they never existed in the box, but my mum would just empty it all. She'd be like, "They're all mine."
I think they were the pralines, the triangles, the pralines. Right about a yummy sandwich. I never
You
used to
mix
like
them.
it. I never used to like it when you used to get your packed lunch and you go to school and you'd be sat at the packed lunch table and you'd have to have your sandwiches would have got all soggy. And you get your sandwiches out and you have a stinky sandwich. I never used to like the
Oh, you just took me back to a trip when I was about 12 in Fleetwood. And it
Yeah,
was pissing it down all day. And I went to get my packed lunch out, and it had all leaked through my tinfoil, and all my butties were piss wet through, and I was
yeah,
absolutely gutted.
yeah.
Wow.
I used to have to hide the sandwiches because Earth Mum used to get upset if I didn't. So one
You
day
doing this?
I hid some sandwiches behind my bed, and then one day Earth Mum found them and they've been there for months. I'd
Oh
hidden them.
dear.
Yeah.
I bet
I
she was
don't
not very happy.
I don't agree with banana sandwiches. I don't agree with them. Banana
My
sandwiches.
gran, right, she used to make sliced apple and Marmite sandwiches. And I know it sounds what, but I tell you what, taste sensation.
Yeah.
Sliced apple and Marmite on a sandwich, beautiful.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh, the wagon wheel. This ain't really a rant, this, is it? We're coming into things we like. The wagon wheel. I love a good wagon wheel.
And they're not wagon wheels anymore, though, are they? They taste different, they look different, they're small. I remember as a wagon wheels as a kid, they were like
Yeah,
marshmallowy and
massive.
like
And there was
jamming and everything.
there were two, weren't there? There was one with jam and one without.
Yeah, there was an original one then, and one with the jam.
And the jam. All right. Well. I mean, we like too much stuff.
Family run, it's co-op tonight because again, do you not hate it? Like when I have to go to co-op and it's just the little things like I pick up, it never bothers me because I never need one. Like one of the carrying trays, and yet when I go there and I do need one, they're never there. They're always empty. There's never one to find. It's like, that's a bit of annoying. I will say that, but it's probably with my age.
Are you a fan of the pre-made sandwich in the supermarket? You get what sandwich do you get if you?
Well, it's funny because you don't think they bother you, but they do. Because like when I get on the train, I always get a sandwich, and you go to whoever, pick up a sandwich, you drink, don't you? Packet of crisps, get on the train, right? And then I open it and I eat it, and then I always think why did I buy this? And I do it every time. It's like,
what's your default sandwich? What's the default one you go for?
Oh, bacon, lettuce, tomato.
Bacon, lettuce, tomato.
BLT. Yeah, I like them. Yeah. Or if not that, it's got to be I can't have anything like cheese and onion or tuna or anything like that. No. But
Bob's a fan of them. Bob's a fan of them triple decker all day breakfast sandwiches from Tesco's. The triple decker. I love
them. They're mint. I have had them. Yeah. They've got a nice taste and all. The bread's nice on them as well.
Yeah, nice moist, bit of moisture.
I like them. Yeah, Bob's right.
Nothing worse than a dry sandwich. You need a bit of,
No. Although my twin brother Mark, I know he's in here now going, don't. I know he is. But Ron, he has a great knack of balancing a sandwich on his knee. Now we laugh about this a lot. We've laughed about this since he was a kid. But when we're playing computer games and stuff, instead of him just putting a sandwich on a plate in front of him or something, he'd always have it balanced on his knee. Balanced, he never drops it. So that's a skill.
Yeah.
It's a skill.
It's a skill. Very good. Our zombie likes an egg sandwich. There's always one that has the egg sandwich, isn't there? There's always the stinker in the room. I don't mind an egg sandwich. Don't they? Yeah, I don't mind one, but I wouldn't have one in around people because I'd be like, everyone's looking at me because I'm all eggy. There's the egg one. You're the egg man in the room.
Kid.
Yeah, the egg boy. There's egg boy over there. Yeah. No one wants to sit with egg boy, zombie. Egg boy you always find egg boys left at the end of the table on his own. It's like there's the eggy boy. That probably fits zombie, to be honest. Egg boy. So, yeah. Right, well, we've come to the end of the stream. It's been nice. To be honest, this is what I quite liked about this one. I knew I didn't have to make any questions for this because I knew this would just be us having a chat. To be honest, because we have a lot to. We always have a lot to talk about. So it's nice, very nice.
Yeah, it's good to be back now. Be back on again in another 2.5 years.
I am looking forward to your t-shirts, and I have still one of my favorite pieces in my collection is my Crumb picture that you drew. It's a very nice. It will, when I do get my Crumb room set up site, it will take pride of place in my collection for sure.
Oh, you're like me. At the moment, we've just had the room and the space. Everything's away. I get quite envy of this lot with the big setups and all the room and the lights going. And I'm like, one day I'll be there. One day I'll have mine.
Same. Right. Anything coming up that you want to remind everyone about, Si?
Yeah, on Wednesday night on Shabby Geek Channel, we're just having a talk with me, Luke Reynolds, and Mark. Just having again like this general chit chat. Loads has come out, loads has happened. We're going to bring the Tub Thumpers back on Wednesday, the 30th of October. That's a Halloween special. Nice. So again, with you or Bob, if you've got anything Halloween related, if you'd like to pop on just to show us something that's Halloween related in your collections or anything that's horror related, come along, come and pop on. We're going to leave an open mic out.
Very nice.
That's it. Yeah.
Very nice. We've got something coming up on Thursday. We're back with RPs. I never watched this one, The Water Horse. I didn't know about this one, but this was a film that was shot in New Zealand, but it's about Loch Ness Monster, and Pete was in that. So
yeah, I remember The Water Horse.
So it's going to be interesting. So come and hang out with us. And don't forget, we have Top Gun Model School on Saturdays and the Lego Studs on Sundays. And next Monday, we have the Red 5 Tavern on. So the whole tavern's coming on. So that's going to be chaos. There's about 5 or 6 of them come on. They all reckon they can take me on. So that's a D&D.
5 or 6.
They're a D&D group. Sorry, they do D&D every week. They're a very funny lot. So that's great. I've really enjoyed chatting to you, Si. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me, pal.
Yeah, great having you. Thanks everyone for watching. You guys are awesome. You are the MoNKey-iLiZaRD Army. Please smash the like button. Leave us a friendly comment. Subscribe to our channels. Si's Instagram is linked in the description. I'm sure you're following him. But check out the MANGAFANDANGA shop that's coming. It's going to be awesome. So,
yeah.
Get your t-shirts. Get your merch in. It's going to be good. Stay away from them Garibaldis. And the egg sandwiches as well, zombie. Stinky boy. You'll be on your own if you get your... If we come to Australia and you get your egg sandwich out, you've had it. So, goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
I'm Salacious Rum. Remember to make love, not war, because time does follow us. Yes, time does follow us. Yes, time does follow us. I'm a monkey lizard, I'm a monkey lizard, and I love to make love that warm. And this is Star Wars, so that ain't a proper war. It is a proper war in your dimension, yes, Salacious. I'm a monkey lizard, I'm a monkey lizard, and I love to make love that warm. And this is Star Wars, but that ain't a proper war. It is a proper war in your dimension, yes, Salacious. Don't forget what it takes to be a human being. But I'm not a human. I'm a monkey lizard. And